After 2 whole weeks of no chapters, chapter 26 of Baki Rahen has finally released, and this chapter is titled A Contest of Purity. And Pickle has even made his long-awaited return to the fighting arena, and he has even met up with Baki Hanma yet again. And Pickle can now speak English? However, before I start today's video, let me know in the comment section below, how do you believe this whole Jack Hanma and Pickle feud will end? And if you would like to interact with me, my community, show off your art, drop some memes, talk in general, or maybe even self-promote, then you can join the Discord that can be found in the description box below. And in the last chapter of Baki Rahen, Hanayama had interrupted Pickle and Jack Hanma's soon-to-be street fight, causing quite a commotion in the community in the process of doing this, as well as Jack Hanma now being taller than Pickle by quite some feet. And the chapter starts off with a pretty solid manga cover that consists of Jack Hanma holding Pickle's head while embracing him, and we then get to see Mr. Tokugawa sitting down with Baki talking to him. It is not even that they are resorting to biting, rather they've made it their goal to bite the other person. Baki, who do you favor? Well, in terms of biting power, the strength of their masseter muscles are even. And the muscle that Baki is talking about here is the muscle that is mainly used for chewing. And if Jack and Pickle's biting prowess are equal, this fight will be a bloody one for sure. However, when it comes to things like basic strength, toughness, as well as fighting spirit, well, Pickle would be better by a mile, but that was back then in the Pickle arc. Oh, I see. How about now? He has erased that naivety of his. Or in other words, the purity of Jack's pursuit of strength has increased even more. He can see it clearly now. But the question is, which one of them wants it more? Then it is a contest of purity. Can the purity of the modern day win out over that ancient purity of Pickles? It can for sure. It is still purity. It isn't ancient or modern. And we are now at the Tokyo Dome, or known otherwise as the fighting arena, with nobody being in the arena besides one man, Pickle, sitting down alone in the arena. He could not speak their language, yet this young man from an ancient time throughout many encounters had already come to understand well enough that he was going to fight this man, against this man who had grown so much larger than before he would fight. With the manga looking back on Jack and Pickle's previous encounters leading up to this fight, and this fight will most likely make or break one of these characters. He would bite him, and chew, and in the end, become one, with Pickle being shown surrounded by what seems to be Jack Hanma's bones after eating him. And this is honestly one of my favorite manga panels from Baki Rahen so far. These types of rough and vague thoughts are what floated around in Pickle's mind. And if Pickle stayed put in the arena, Jack would be bound to eventually go to Pickle in the arena. And this is what I believe to be one of the only times that we can actually fully understand what is going on inside of Pickle's mind. But then, Pickle had caught a smell, and this smell shocked Pickle. It was a person walking up to the guardrails in the arena, and it was Baki, having somewhat of a full circle moment, since the last time that Baki and Pickle had seen each other was in that exact arena, and Pickle looked extremely excited to see Baki. And Pickle then extended his arms outwards as Baki hopped over the fence. Baki then began to walk towards Pickle, and as he approached Pickle, the writers made Baki look so tiny in this panel. The manga writers are out here doing my boy Baki dirty. This is the difference between being 5'11" and 6 feet tall. Baki and Pickle then began to extend their arms as they locked hands, with Baki looking up at the still surprised Pickle. You're really gonna do it, aren't you? But then, something completely unexpected happened. Possibly the most unexpected thing so far in the Baki Rahen manga. Pickle had spoken, saying, "Do it." With Baki being just as surprised as me when Pickle had said this. And if Pickle is truly now able to speak English, it means that he has been adapting to the new world, which also means the possibilities of Pickle having some new tricks and abilities in his sleeve are increased more than ever. First it was Kimiko from The Boys speaking, and now Pickle. I cannot stress how much I appreciate this finally happening. And it seems like the Jack and Pickle fight was not cancelled when Hanayama interfered, and is now instead just going to happen in the fighting arena. And the manga has even said that Jack Hanma is going to eventually go to the arena to fight Pickle. And just going off of the fact that Pickle was sitting in the arena alone, I'm pretty sure he was waiting for Jack to come and fight him, and it seemed like he was not expecting Baki to show up. I cannot imagine this fight taking more than 1 or 2 more chapters to start up again. And although Pickle had spoken English, it had seemed like Pickle was just repeating what Baki had said. And the next chapter will more likely than not be one of 2 things: the rest of Baki and Pickle's encounter here, or we will see what Jack Hanma is currently doing. Or Jack Hanma may even pull up to the arena while Baki is talking to Pickle. And considering Jack is a character, that's a pretty viable option for him. And like I have briefly mentioned, this fight will make or break Jack and Pickle. This could be the outro to Pickle's story. And this chapter shows Pickle imagining eating Jack Hanma, meaning that Pickle is now gonna go for the kill on Jack Hanma, seeing him no longer as a toy, but as an opponent that he must take down. And the tone that is set during this fight is far different than before. Jack Hanma has changed, but Jack still feels a need for more strength, meaning he is constantly wanting to get stronger, more and more, and the stronger that Jack gets, the more this desire for strength grows. And Pickle is seeming to wake up to the fact that Jack is starting to power creep on him. And Pickle does still get excited to see people like Baki, Hanayama, hell, even Jack. But when Pickle was sitting alone in that arena, all he was imagining was beating Jack and eating him. But I have some fantastic news. This is revolutionary. Baki Rahen will not be on break next week. This feels monumental. We need to build a statue for this. And today's chapter was honestly quite an eventful one, and it was pretty good, but that's just what I think. Let me know in the comment section below, what did you think of today's chapter? And if you enjoyed today's video and would like to support me, then you can leave a like and subscribe. It's completely free on your end and helps me out way more than you may think. And if you would like to interact with me, my community, show off your art, drop some memes, talk in general, or maybe even self-promote, then you can join the Discord that can be found in the description box below. But that will be all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching until the end, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!